Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing a coaching session for Dylan. That's Dagon in this game. It's going to be Tristana. So special thanks, as always, to Dylan for donating for a coaching session. If you'd like a coaching session yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Let me know what you have in mind. I can do it right on stream for you. Stream starts every night around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually goes till about 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in here. This is patch 923, by the way, as well. So preseason, Dylan's getting back into it here. And this is on a Twitch. This is a Twitch replay. So this is not going to be the in-game client. So I'm not going to be able to tab. I'm not going to be able to look at that stuff. So it's going to be a little bit different. We will be able to see if there's any like text or chat or anything, but we can't tab. Okay, and I can't scroll forward. I can't like fast forward. I have to use the arrow, which just like skips 10 seconds. So we'll see. Okay, so Nocturne starting top, gold 4. So they're gonna know once you pop out that he started top. Probably. I don't know if they're gonna pay attention to that or not. What's up, Chef? Yeah, and obviously you might hear me talking to the stream as well. This is on stream. But yeah, I forgot to mention, if you're a channel member, either a YouTube member, a Twitch sub, or a PayPal member, then it's just it's just $20 instead of $25. So you basically get a free membership if you want. With that membership, you get discounts on things, and I might try to add some more perks over winter break. It's a great way to support the channel. Rocket jump. So we don't know where the jungler is.
Boom. Non-existence. First love.
I'm Yumi, and you're warm. It's just you and me, Book.
Okay, jungler's top, I think. It's always helpful to press tab also if you haven't seen the jungler or you're just kind of curious about it, just so you can see how much CS they have. Because a lot of times that'll tell you what their route is. So like right here, you'd want to press tab and see if they did like 3 camps or 4 camps, because that might tell you where they're going to go next. Okay, yeah, he's top side. Nocturne ganked in 3 and Lee was late, so Lee probably did 4.
Can't wait to try this out.
Okay. So yeah, I took kind of a tough trade there. One camp is 4 CS. Scuttle also counts as 4. And like red buff and blue buff count as 4. So they standardized it to make everything count as 4 in the jungle a long time ago. So that it's easier to count. Alright, you might ping and see if you can get Nocturne to come down here. Okay, yeah, she wasted her thing. Go, 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 go. I don't know, you are giving up a decent chunk of CS, but... It's tough because this Yumi's not really, like, doing anything. You know, ideally she would be sitting up here, like, auto-attacking to get the shield and then jumping onto you and, like, spamming her Qs. Trying to make plays, but she's just kind of hanging out behind you. Yeah, pretty much what Kenji just said. So you're probably just going to have to do the best you can to sort of try to farm it out here. Drop a bomb on that. If Caitlyn gets too close, you know, drop a bomb on her and...
Meet new friend.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I mean, she has saved Tristana a couple of times, but, like, she's just not applying much pressure. Like, probably count on one hand or less how many times she's autoed the enemy in this laning phase.
One singularity lane coming up.
Oof. How'd that happen? You just step on a trap. Oh yeah, the combo.
One singularity lane coming
Yeah,
up.
that's pretty brutal.
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
I dare.
Okay, good. I wish I could tab and see, like, enemy items and things like that. But, yeah, you need to be tabbing more for sure. And checking out, like, enemy items, like, farm differentials. Even if you aren't looking at, like, jungler camps and things like that. Just so you can kind of tell, like, who's doing well. That way, you kind of know, like, who you should play around. Alright, Lee's top. Like, it sounds like Trendemir's doing really well, so, you know, if you get an opportunity to play around him. Matters a little bit more as support, probably, but still, as AD carry, it's just nice to figure stuff out so you know, like, you're not caught off guard, so you can make good decisions. Alright, thanks, Aaron.
Killing spree.
Alright, Scott. Good luck at the store, buddy. I might have to go to the store tomorrow. Okay. You maybe could have blown... I don't know. I feel like if you're on that side of him, you could have blown him, like, this way. Like, away from the tower, and then your team could have just jumped on him. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a little ambitious. Oh, you're level 5. Never mind. Scratch that. You're not going to be doing that. There we go. Gotcha, yeah, sorry. Just saw everyone else is 6 there, but you're a little behind. Oof. I wouldn't get involved with that.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get more. Like 4 lines.
Got our quick Boost Mobile ad here. Oh my god, Twitch, you're killing me. Why do they have 2 back-to-back ads that are unskippable on Twitch? Like, come on, man. I know it's not you, Dylan, but like...
An ally has been slain.
The ads on Twitch are really... Like, YouTube's ads, I would say 90% of them are skippable. And the content creator still gets full value if you skip.
Laser precision.
And they don't even do, like, you don't even get mid-roll ads on YouTube unless the content creator specifically says to do a mid-roll ad at a certain place. Like, I never do mid-roll ads. I rarely do ads on stream. I should be doing more ads on stream when I go get a drink or something, but... Okay, here we go.
Double time.
Yeah, Lee's top. So y'all should be good to go here if you want to... If Nocturne comes into this. Yeah, you can poke. I don't know. I mean, we're not here to critique the Yuumi. Like, the important thing is that, like, Tristana had to start playing more passively because the Yuumi wasn't putting out as much pressure in the lane. Wow. Okay, so Pantheon was hanging out down there. That's interesting.
Double kill.
I don't know. I never see that on YouTube. I almost never see back-to-back ads. Unless the content creator specifically says to do
I
that.
just need a point in the right direction.
Okay.
Zoom!
What are you getting next? Like, Static Shiv? I think Static Shiv is something that a lot of people should be getting more of. Especially if you're like a push champion like Trist, who's like not that great early. You can push in and then go do something with your pressure if you don't have a lot of great all-in threat. Trist can have really good all-in threat if she gets ahead, but otherwise it can be kind of tough because she has such short range early on. Yeah, I would rotate middle. I thought you were going to rotate middle. It's like it's about to go down with Nocturne there.
Eyes open. Watch the brush.
Yeah, be careful. Watch out for that Morg behind. Jump this wall right here. I would have jumped the wall to the left once you saw him. I mean, that works too. But I would have jumped over to the left. Rocky 1 to 5s on Netflix. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I would have jumped off to the left because that was closer to your team. And then you could have like repositioned behind the Nocturne and maybe got, you know, more fights in. Or like a better fight in, I should say.
Killing spree.
Alright, Fizz going off.
Time to find a new friend.
Oof. Oh, thank God Caitlyn missed that trap. I would run. Caitlyn's just gonna ult you. I'd probably switch with Tren and put Tren bot, and then put you two top, and you guys can go get Rift. So I'd be pinging after Trenemir kills him. Actually, they're probably gonna get Rift after they kill. They should.
An enemy has been slain.
So maybe go middle.
I'm gonna need the extended warranty.
I don't know. I guess just go bottom
An ally has been slain.
since they pushed it up. Maybe. I don't know. They didn't get those kills top. I think since Dragon's down and the major objective is on top side, that you should be going top with Yumi, probably. If they got that kill and they got Rift, then I would have gone bottom, but because they didn't get that kill and Rift is still available, I would have let that push in, give that to Trendemir, and then y'all go pressure top.
We got the
Rift.
zoomies.
Because you always, in theory, you want your two people, your bot lane, on the side of the map where the objective is. Because now if they send their top lane top, then they're probably going to get Rift also. If they send the Caitlyn up there. I'm not always a fan of lane swaps. It kind of depends on what the objective situation is, but I think right here it would be good. Alright, Fizz missed. I don't know if Trendemir has teleport or not. I don't think...
Overwatch.
Yeah, go... Yeah, I'll go get Rift. Morg and Kate are coming up here right now. Be very careful walking there. Morg... that's real spooky. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have done that.
Go, 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 go!
This is a very common ward spot. Like, if Morg was in that bush and they had that warded, then they could have killed you and probably pressured mid pretty hard. Yeah, y'all need to be hanging out around mid. Trendemir needs to go bottom. Okay, Pantheon is stuck. Top lane.
Enemy killing spree.
Time to run.
An ally has been slain.
Oof. Just leave the tower. Just leave the tower. It's gone. It's
Your
gone.
turret has been destroyed.
Hmm. Yeah, this is rough. I don't know how. I feel like you have enough gold for something, right? Like I would get static shiv and just push, push and roam, push and roam, push and roam. Try to see if you get a tempo advantage. Hmm.
Shut down.
I mean, I guess Storm Razor first, all right.
An enemy has been slain.
It does give you that extra bit of burst. I mean, you're just so far behind right now. I would just go like farm central with the static shield,
Shut down.
and then maybe get a Storm Razor after that. Because it gives a lot of lightning damage now, early game. Like 140. Combined with like your bomb and your explosive shot, you would just completely delete. This is a coaching session, Kamoy. We're going to go back and play a ranked here in a second. But Dylan just donated for a coaching session. Y'all need to be focusing. You can bomb that. I don't know if it's on cool. Okay. It's probably on cooldown from the wave. Yeah, y'all need to be...
Your team
You need to
has
ping a
destroyed
Nocturne down
turret.
here. Yeah, they're gonna get this Infernal probably because Nocturne's getting golems.
Walking tall.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way you could have soloed that dragon. It was way too dangerous. You had no vision. They're obviously gonna be there.
An ally has been slain.
Well, Lee's bottom, so at least they're not getting Baron
An
off that.
enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Now you're ready to prowl.
Yeah, another reason to consider going Static Shiv early is that Trendemir is
Double
like
kill.
your best win condition right now. He's really far ahead. So you could do a 1-3-1 where you split one side lane. You split one side lane and then Trendemir splits another side lane to put maximum pressure up. Because you're just really not going to do a lot in fights right now because you're so far behind. Yeah, so I would just, like I said, I would just go for max wave clear.
It has been destroyed.
It's also cheaper, so if you're behind, getting that cheaper item. Yeah, you can't contribute as AD carry when you're that far behind. That's what I'm saying. I totally agree with that, what you're saying. So that's why I would just go sit in a side lane. Yeah, pretty much. You're too weak to really do anything in most fights, so I would just go sit wherever Trendemir is. Like Trendemir's top side right now, I would just go bot side and just permanently push. Just get a static shiv, get a bunch of control wards, and just keep pushing. That way you're putting pressure on the map and you're forcing someone to go down there and deal with you. And then you don't fight them, you just run. This is like right there, you're just kind of like running laps around the jungle. Not really doing a lot, and this guy's like gonna freak out if you take his jungle. Trent's probably dead. So yeah, I think you should definitely be bottom splitting. There's no point in going up there because you guys like you're not gonna be able to beat him in a fight right now probably. And you're just like competing with CS, you know, with these other people. Now Fizz could also go to a side lane, but the thing he's gonna be a lot stronger potentially in fighting people than you will be right now. So it's like, if you're behind, if you're just kind of worthless at the moment, just go in a side lane and try to farm. Especially if you're on a champion that can push as well as Trist. And Trist is, like, relatively safe. She's got her rocket jump and her ult to protect her a little bit if people come down for her. So, yeah, that's why I'm saying you got to get control wards. You don't have to push all the way into their base. Just push it past river and then rotate. Okay, that's really good. 1,000 gold. Just push it like right past the tier 1 and then run away. And you can put a control ward in like the tri-bush or something like that. It is tricky, but yeah, you just can't do a lot right now. Now, fortunately, Triss does scale, so if you get a couple more like items, and she's really good with levels too because she gets extra range per level. And then her spells do, like, pretty decent damage. And her Q gives a lot of attack speed. And that's why, like, she was played middle a little bit at, like, Worlds. It's because she does do very well with levels.
Ooh, I like the look of this, baby.
Maybe. I still would like Static here instead. There are some wards, but like nobody's buying control wards on your team. I think Yuumi does have 3 wards on the map, but her wards are really shallow, and it's like no one has control wards. Like you need some control wards too, for sure. Like, yeah, you can't do a lot about if Yumi's not getting control wards or anybody else, but you should. And I know it feels like it sucks, like when you're behind, it feels like attack, so I gotta buy these extra wards, you know. But it lets you push up and get more gold safely so you can get back into the game. So yeah, what I would be doing is just figure out wherever Trindamere is, go to the opposite side of the map. It's kind of weird, it's kind of counterintuitive because usually as an ADC you want to be like with your team and there's another split pusher, but because you're so weak, I would rather just 1-3-1, and they don't have a very good like assassin on their team. They got Pantheon, but you should be able to get away from him. I don't even remember who their jungler is for now. Yeah, just try to win off of map pressure. Like right now, you're just kind of running around like watching him die. You just focus on pushing lanes. Like your team's not taking good fights most of the time. They're just kind of running around YOLOing. It is a little dangerous to be on the bottom side of the map. Trindamere doesn't have TP either, so you kind of do want him on the objective side of the map because he doesn't have TP. You gotta, I was about to say, you gotta go push because if they see you there, they're gonna Baron anyways. So I think there's been like, in this game, I think there's been a lot of inefficiency in your movements. Probably because you're not really sure where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to do. But if you go back and watch, like, there's a lot of sort of doubling back where you're just kind of like walking towards somebody and then they die and then you walk away, or like right there you kind of walk in, clear a ward around blue and then walk back up and walk back around. And I know it's because you're, you know, kind of scared about who else might be out there because you don't have the vision, but
Sometimes outnumbered, never outgunned.
you know, if you had a control ward, I think that would help out a little bit. And you do, like, you have pretty good escapes. Like I said, they don't have very good stuff to get on you, you know, open field. Like, you should just be able to W away and just ult them and get away. Yeah, throw a bomb on that and just go. I mean, Triss does take towers really well, too.
I do not fear death, only mediocrity.
Yeah, she's gonna outgun you.
An ally has been slain.
It's just
Clean sweep.
book.
Let's see if this makes it through the first explosion. If there's a
Now you're ready to
You're picking like super expensive items too when you're behind. Those are like two of the most expensive items out there. Which they're good once you complete them, but like until then, it's tough. Whereas like throwing in a zeal item
Slain an enemy.
can help you out a lot, sort of bridging that mid game lull that you might have. And I think static. I mean, some people, you know, rapid fire is very good on a lot of champs, but I just think because Trist already takes towers quickly, she pushes quickly with her bomb and her explosive shot, it just doubles down on something that she already does pretty well, which is push. Yeah, I wouldn't jump into the into the dark there. Just think lane pressure. Just pressure, pressure, pressure. If you're behind as Trist, especially. Don't worry about getting kills or any of that stuff. Just, you know, try to get to like 300 CS. Oh, they got an Infernal Soul. That's rough.
worth shooting a lot.
I've got a good feeling about this one, Book.
An enemy has been slain. Your inhibitor.
My wild and furious.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's get this party started.
Alright, Baron's gonna be up. Let's just try to push this out, I guess.
Love keeping my friends alive.
Fizz is down for 30. Y'all might have to give Baron here.
We got the zoomies. Now you're ready to
Up and
prowl.
over.
I have the best aim in the spirit realm. We got the zoomies.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Okay, nice. Fight. Auto attack him. I think you can beat him. Fight. Oh, I would have fought that. I don't know. I mean, you have supers crashing in on your base.
Now you're ready to prowl. Time to find a new friend.
Yeah, the Caitlyn, if she crits you with a headshot, can come pretty close to one-shotting you once she gets two big 80 items.
This is a paid advertisement for Mattel.
Yeah, they want to keep people. You got to play a game in between dodges. The 30-minute dodge does suck. I wish it was just 5 minutes. I like the 3-point, 10-point. It's pretty fair. Because they don't want everybody dodging, because if everybody dodges, it'll make queue times, like, way longer. They tried that one season. I don't remember if that was season, like, 5 or something. It used to be, like, every dodge was, like, 5 points or something.
We got the zoomies.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, y'all are just getting out macroed here. No, it should not count as a loss.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
There'd be no point in dodging if it counted as a loss then, other than to save time, I guess. I think there should be a system where you can strategically lose,
Game in the spirit realm.
you know, less elo. Because that's how you have control over things. You know, if your team just picks a whole bunch of troll stuff, or people are like arguing in lobby and they're just like, I'm gonna throw this game, like, you know, no matter what. You know, that's how you dodge. That's a fail-safe to keep it fair, just in case matchmaking screws up. That's what I think about it. I mean, because queue times aren't that long right now, so there's like not really that long of a penalty, except for like maybe challengers or something. But anyway, so I think the biggest thing there was just not going to side lanes faster. You just had a bunch of inefficient movements because you were so far behind. It was difficult to do anything. So I would have just rushed static shiv and just wherever Tryndamere was, go to the opposite side of the map, push up past the river, you know, get more control wards, put it in their jungle. Then you're at least like, you're creating map pressure, you're giving vision. That would still be something productive that was good. And if they don't come over and stop you, you know, you can pressure towers or like take the enemy's jungle, grab some scuttle crabs. You know, just try to run around and just farm as much as you can, and I think that would help out a lot. Dodging is very important for climbing. I mean, but the only way, like, they would need a more fair matchmaking system if they were going to get rid of dodging at all. So they would have to have it to where nobody gets auto-filled, and they're not going to do that. So this is the next best thing that they can do. But anyways, okay. That's going to be it. Thank you very much. You know, that was a tough one start to finish. Y'all were just getting blasted. But yeah, I think that was definitely a game where, you know, map pressure could have potentially given you more opportunities. It was still going to be hard to win, but, you know, I think that would have given you a better chance. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. The stream's going to continue, but that's it for the coaching video. Anyone else out there like a coaching video? It's just $25 for non-members, $20 if you're a member. Just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up, and that's going to be it. Have a great day.